One of the most important and underrated questions in DayZ is where you should loot first. But here, I'm about to tell you where to go and why. If you like the video, please leave a like or a subscribe. It really helps me out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Well, he's snoring in the back. Ooh. Well, that scared the hell out of me. Just a quick sentence before we begin. As you may or may not know, my videos are constantly being demonetized. So I've just launched a Patreon, which I'll link in the comments, and would be really grateful if you could check it out. But now, one of the first places you should always loot are the little boats you often spawn next to. They can give you backpacks, fishing rods, food, drinks, and so on. So they're absolutely worth checking. Next, I recommend these houses here specifically. Okay, so many houses give you useful loot. You should never ignore houses, but you can target better ones. The spawn rates in these houses, for example, with the stairs are just way better. And these houses with the cabins tend to be higher as well, meaning you can come out with better food, guns, clothes, pots, and other useful items at a much quicker rate. Just remember to check thoroughly. And while perusing these houses, always check adjacent sheds for weapons such as shovels, knives, and bats. Additionally, greenhouses are an excellent way to find food throughout your travels. Fire stations are great for warm clothing with large storage and a chance to spawn a pretty decent axe. But if you want medication, which you will almost certainly need as a beginner, most coastal towns have medical facilities as displayed, or hospitals. They're just as good. These are the only spawn points in DayZ that give you important medication, but like the rest of DayZ, it's not common. Additionally, always make sure to check adjacent sheds, medical zombies, or other buildings in the immediate vicinity, as they can spawn medical loot too. Next are police stations, which look like this. They are another excellent way to get some more gear, including armor, guns, and ammunition, but they're not the only place. You can find military checkpoints like this, which can also contain some decent guns, attachments, ammo, and pretty decent clothing, including camouflage clothing. Just be aware that zombies dressed in army gear can be a lot harder to kill than your standard town zombie, so try not to take on more than you can manage, otherwise you will become swarmed quickly. But if this isn't enough to get you started, you can click here for even more useful DayZ information, from beginner guides to way more advanced tips. And as always, until next time.